Mic check 1, 2, 3. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Saturday, November 29th, 2025. Starting gate moves into the stretch. Here we go. First qualifier today, and we've got a field of 8 lined up. Jess's Bright Idea, Steal My Sunshine, Blue Star Sapphire, Sunshine Magic, LA Mickey, Kalina Diamond, Ethel, and Ace 44 Daisy. And they're off in pacing here in the first, and we've got a few of them that are going to step ahead. Coming up on the outside is Kalina Diamond. Between horses is L.A. Mickey. Down to the rail to get away in third will be Sunshine Magic. Away fourth is Blue Star Sapphire. Then we go back to Jess's Bright Idea. That one will be followed into the turn by Steal My Sunshine, and we go back to Ethel, followed by Ace 44 Daisy, up to the opening quarter in a time of 29 seconds flat. Touching down on the lead is going to be Kalina Diamond. 29 seconds again was the opening quarter. Racing second is LA Mickey. The import will ride in the 2-hole for the time being. Third is Sunshine Magic. Fourth in line is Blue Star Sapphire. 2 more lengths back to Jess's Bright Idea. Followed then by Steal My Sunshine. Underway is Ethel, second from last. Now advancing on the outside. Ace 44 Daisy rounds things out. Just the one mover here in the second quarter. That is the 6-year-old mare Ethel, and she's up into mid-pack now. 59-1 was the half as Kalina Diamond slowed things down just a tad. 30-1 in the second quarter. Kalina Diamond about to get some company. Here's Ethel on the outside, a length and a half away. 2-hole trip continuing to be enjoyed by L.A. Mickey. Inside fourth, that's going to be Sunshine Magic. Starting to drop back a tad. There's Blue Star Sapphire. That'll force the hand of Jess's Bright Idea. Tracked by Steal My Sunshine, and the last one is Ace 44 Daisy. Kalina Diamond by 3/4 in 127-4. They pushed it up a bit there, 28-3 in the third quarter into the stretch, and it's Kalina Diamond. Kalina Diamond. L.A. Mickey now out of the deuce. Drifting on out was Ethel. Between horses is Sunshine Magic. Far outside, a couple trying to rally, and Jess's Bright Idea and Steal My Sunshine. Now taking the lead is L.A. Mickey. Kalina Diamond looks to battle on back. They're side by side coming into deep stretch, and it's going to be L.A. Mickey off the 2-hole trip to win. Kalina Diamond, 3 parts of a length away, was second. Then third was Sunshine Magic. Far outside fourth was Steal My Sunshine. 156-1. Next up is the second qualifier. We're going to scratch the number 5 in the circle, so it'll be just a field of 4. 2 and 3-year-old pacers. 1 is Shilla's Joy. 2, Catch My Passion. 3, TH Bought and Paid For. Number 4 will be All Star Cheese It. Set to go with the second. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. Catch My Passion stepping out to the lead. Shilla's Joy is at the inside. Looks like TH Bought and Paid For will work ahead of that rival. Meanwhile, All Star Cheese It will drop to the back. Pumped up, ready to go is Catch My Passion, and the 3-year-old daughter of Better's Delight is out to about a 6-length lead heading into the first turn here for Jody Jameson. In second is TH Bought and Paid For. The first timer, Shilla's Joy, is third, and back and forth it's All Star Cheese It. 28 and 2 was the opening panel. So a pretty good opening split there for Catch My Passion, a 2-time winner this season. Out in front by 7 lengths. Second is TH Bought and Paid For, a 2-year-old son of Cattle Wash. Then in third is a debuting 2-year-old daughter of McWicked and Shilla's Joy. And the last one is a 2-year-old son of Better Than Cheddar, All Star Cheese It. No change in order here in the second quarter, and it continues to be Catch My Passion. Catch My Passion was by the half in 57 and 4. The second quarter in 29 and 2. Heading into the far turn, the lead is down to about 3 lengths for Catch My Passion, as TH Bought and Paid For remains in second. Third is Shilla's Joy. At the back, fourth is All Star Cheese It, who stays right behind that nearest rival for the time being. They're midway around the far turn. Catch My Passion still looking comfortable on the lead. In the second, TH Bought and Paid For. Shilla's Joy. We'll see what this first timer has to say for the stretch drive. All Star Cheese at fourth, 128. Slowest split to that point, going 30 and 1 into the home stretch, and Catch My Passion is trying to go gate to wire. It's Catch My Passion. Here comes Shilla's Joy up on the outside between rivals. Inside, TH Bought and Paid For, and All Star Cheese It is looking to sweep them. Shilla's Joy now takes the lead, trying to fend off All Star Cheese It. Shilla's Joy, All Star Cheese It, All Star Cheese It will come on by to take it. Wins it by a little more than a length. Shilla's Joy, good effort, second. Third was TH Bought and Paid For. Catch My Passion was fourth, 158 and 2. They're beginning to line up now for the third qualifier. Few changes here. Scratch number 6, Talbot Patriot. Driver change on 3, Sin Sin to Brady Galliers. And driver change on 4, You Can Dream to J.R. Plant. Trotters lined up here for qualifier number 3. Down to a field of 6. Here they come. And they're off and trotting. Coming away well on the outside is going to be Green Grass Grows. That one is heading out to the lead. Meanwhile, it's going to be Something Green, who drops back. Between horses was You Can Dream. Down to the inside, Antonella. Then at the rail is Angelina Do Hurrah. Back to Sin Sin. And the last one there, that's going to be Something Green as they head to the first turn. And off stride going into the first turn went You Can Dream. With the advantage coming to the opening quarter here is Antonella. And Antonella is by the opening panel in 31-1. Looks like everybody's going to get their spot now as they move to the backstretch. Racing in second is Angelina Do Hurrah. Then settling in third was Green Grass Grows. In front of Sin Sin fourth. Then back in fifth is Something Green. And well back to that breaker in the first turn, You Can Dream. Up front, it is Antonella. She's a 2-year-old daughter of Muscle Mass, and this is her qualifying debut. She has a 2-length advantage on Angelina Do Hurrah. Racing third, Green Grass Grows. Sin Sin fourth, as they were by the half in 101-4. Making their way to the far turn. And it continues to be Antonella leading it. In second, Angelina Do Hurrah. Length and a half away to Green Grass Grows third. Sin Sin tracks that rival closely in fourth. About 6 lengths, then going back to Something Green. And well back again to You Can Dream. Approaching 3/4. First to move. Here's Sin Sin out from fourth now. And that one is about 3 lengths from the top. The leader, Antonella, has an advantage of nearly 2 lengths at 3/4 in 132. And as they come to the top of the stretch, Antonella looks to get away on them now and opens up a 3.5 length advantage. Angelina Do Hurrah's between horses, diving to the rail. Green Grass Grows. Far outside is Sin Sin, an 1/8 of a mile to go. Still Antonella with the lead. Green Grass Grows is chipping away at the rail, trying to get there. It's Antonella. Green Grass Grows. Antonella goes all the way in the qualifying debut. Second is going to be Green Grass Grows. Third was Angelina Do Hurrah. Sin Sin was fourth. The time 2:02-1. Horses lined up for the fourth qualifier. Scratch 4, Angel of Honor. We've got Shannon Shadow, Weekend Delight, Skip to My Lou Hanover, and one in the chamber. And they're off and pacing here in qualifier number 4. And as the 4 of them are going to get away, they're all first-timers here. And out to the lead is Skip to My Lou Hanover. Getting away second, Weekend Delight. Shannon Shadow is third, and lining up fourth is one in the chamber. They're heading into the first turn, and this group of rookies, a quartet of them, come to the opening quarter, being led by Skip to My Lou Hanover and Tyler Jones. They're by the opening marker in 31 seconds flat. Now moving into the backstretch with a 3.5, now make that 4-length lead is Skip to My Lou Hanover. This is a 2-year-old daughter of Captain Treacherous. She was a $375,000 yearling. And up the backstretch, Skip to My Lou Hanover leads it by 3.5. Second is Weekend Delight. Racing in third, Shannon Shadow. And fourth is one in the chamber. The daughter of Captain Treacherous, Skip to My Lou Hanover, leads it. In second is a Better's Delight filly in Weekend Delight, followed by a Shadow Play filly in Shannon Shadow. The last one, the Sunshine Beach Sun, one in the chamber, 1:02 the half-mile time. So that was back-to-back 31-second splits, and Skip to My Lou Hanover goes into the far bend up top by 5. In second, Weekend Delight. Not much longer, though. Shannon's Shadow has to make the move out from third, loops around now into second. One in the chamber, set to follow as well. Meanwhile, Skip to My Lou Hanover has been loose on the lead. Coming to 3/4. In second, Shannon Shadow. 3/4 time, 1:32 and 3. Top of the stretch here for these youngsters. Skip to My Lou Hanover has the advantage. Shannon Shadow in second. Back in third, Weekend Delight and one in the chamber to settle things for that spot. An 1/8 of a mile to go. Skip to My Lou Hanover will be called upon because Shannon Shadow pops to the outside and will certainly press and looks to get on by. Shannon's Shadow kicks on by here in the final 16th to win it. Skip to My Lou Hanover was second. Third goes to one in the chamber, and fourth was Weekend Delight, 2:01 and 3. Fifth qualifier is getting ready to go. Driver change on 1, Groove and Will to JR Plot. The 2, Amber Jack, now driven by Louis Waugh. And the 6, Keep America Great, will be driven by Travis Henry. Scratch number 5. Inside Out, Groove and Will, Amber Jack, Top Dealer, Jingle in My Pocket, Keep America Great, and Chasing Bismarck. Here they come, qualifier number 5. And they're off and pacing. From the outside, Chasing Bismarck is the first to fire. So too does Keep America Great. So the outside 2 get away 1-2. Amber Jack is going to hold ground out from post 2, gets away in 3rd. Groove and Will is at the inside 4th, back to Top Dealer in 5th, and the last one will be Jingle in My Pocket as they get into single file order into the first turn, and Daryl Thiessen has Chasing Bismarck out in front. This 7-year-old, second consecutive qualifier off the bench, leads by a length and a half. 29-4 was the opening split. Pacers exit the first turn. Chasing Bismarck is out in front. Second is Keep America Great. Then in third is Amber Jack. Fourth in line is Groove and Will. On that one's back, racing in fifth is Top Dealer. 2 lengths back to Jingle in My Pocket 6. Nothing changing here through the second split. And they're all chasing. Chasing Bismarck, who leads it by 3. Keep America Great in second. Amber Jack is third. Groove and Will is fourth. Top Dealer. Then back to Jingle in My Pocket. The half was hit in 59 seconds flat. So the second quarter was the quickest of the first 2 splits, going 29-1, and Chasing Bismarck heads on to the far turn. A 2.5 length advantage. Keep America Great getting a tad closer here with 5/8 of the mile now in the books. The 3-year-old Amber Jack is there in third. Fourth is Groove and Will, followed by Top Dealer and then Jingle in My Pocket, and the lead is now down to a length and a half for Chasing Bismarck. They're all right there, tightly packed in single file order to 3/4 in 128-3, and as they spin for home, Chasing Bismarck will have to contend now with Keep America Great, who's out from second. On the outside is Amber Jack looking to charge. At the rails, Groove and Will in fourth. Fifth is Top Dealer, and Jingle in My Pocket is sixth. Chasing Bismarck being swarmed now. On the outside, Keep America Great. Down at the rail, Groove and Will. Far outside, Amber Jack. Keep America Great has the lead coming to the wire and takes it by a neck. Second was Groove and Will. Third then went to Amber Jack. Looked like Chasing Bismarck held on to fourth, 156-4. Next up is the sixth qualifier. Scratch number 2, Whoops. It'll be now a field of 6. 1, She's Got Tricks, then on to the 3, I'm a Dinosaur, followed then by Industrialist, Modelo Gold, Penn Teller Hanover, and Head of the Class. 3-year-olds and up on the trot for the sixth qualifier. Here they come. And they're off and trotting. Head of the class is shooting from the outside. Quick beginning for Modelo Gold. Towards the inside, I'm a Dinosaur. Gets down to the rail. Industrious will follow and settle in fourth in front of rail starter She's Got Tricks. And Penn Teller Hanover will take to the rear of the pack. Head of the class is out in front here for Travis Cullen. And up top with a loose lead of 4 lengths as they head to the opening quarter. Racing in second, that is going to be Modelo Gold, while spotted third is I'm a Dinosaur. 29-3 was the opening quarter. So Head of the Class is in front as they move to the backstretch. Head of the Class, a 5-year-old, has control by 5 lengths here and is marching right along. Second is Modelo Gold. Right behind that one, I'm a Dinosaur. Tightening on up as well will be Industrialist in fourth, and then we're going to work our way back to Penn Teller Hanover, and it was a tough first turn for She's Got Tricks. That one well out of it. Coming up to the midway point in a time of 58-3, Head of the Class is all alone. So Head of the Class has the lead. Meanwhile, back in second, Modelo Gold was wide coming up to the midway point, has dropped back a spot. Moving up ahead will be I'm a Dinosaur, who's now second. Modelo Gold back to the inside there is third. Then in fourth is Industrialist. Penn Teller Hanover biding time there in fifth. And the last one, She's Got Tricks. Coming to 3/4, Head of the Class, still untouched at 3/4 in 127-2. That was a 28-4 third quarter. It's all Head of the Class as they're into the lane. Head of the Class will look to close it out. Meanwhile, I'm a Dinosaur is in second. Modelo Gold is third, followed by Industrialist fourth. Penn Teller Hanover back in fifth, and She's Got Tricks is the trailer. And they were never getting to Head of the Class here in qualifier number 6. So Head of the Class goes all the way to win it by open lengths. Finishing in second will be I'm a Dinosaur. There came a good kick on the end of it for Penn Teller Hanover to get up for third. Modelo Gold fourth, 157-2. And here we go with our final qualifier today. A field of 6 on the pace to cap things off. 3-year-olds and up. All Smoke and Mirrors. Western Wish. Outlaw Blue Isle. Blazing Cruiser. Joe DiMaggio. Soaring Now. Here they come. For the 7th. And the Raffan pacing. Sorting things out here in the opening strides, we see All Smoke and Mirrors hold ground at the rail. Pushing ahead, though, will be Joe DiMaggio. They're Soaring Now up on the outside, and that one will look to press on to the lead. Western Wish got away in 4th, dropping in as Blazing Cruiser 5th in front of Outlaw Blue Isle 6th. Hitting the first turn, and Wah gets Soaring Now to the top. So Soaring Now will front them to the opening quarter, while in second is Joe DiMaggio. 29 seconds flat for that opening panel. And it is Soaring Now moving into the backstretch. First appearance for the 6-year-old since racing in the open and preferred ranks back in June and July. Back in second is Joe DiMaggio, racing third, All Smoke and Mirrors. Up the backstretch, 4th is Western Wish, while racing in 5th is Blazing Cruiser, and Outlaw Blue Isle can see them all from in 6th, but is only about 7.5 lengths from the top as they are tightly grouped coming up to the midway point. Soaring Now is by the half in 58 and 1, second quarter in 29 and 1. Soaring Now by a length and a half. Joe DiMaggio right there second will try to track along with the leader. Their third is All Smoke and Mirrors, Western Wish in 4th. 5th is Blazing Cruiser, and 6th is Outlaw Blue Isle. 5/8 of the mile now complete. Nobody's come off the wood just yet. Soaring Now, going to front them all the way to 3/4, while Joe DiMaggio, we'll see if that one has something to say after the 2-hole trip. Their third is All Smoke and Mirrors. First one to the outside was Blazing Cruiser up into 4th, then Western Wish and Outlaw Blue Isle. 1:27 was the 3/4 time. So a 28 and 4 third quarter, and Soaring Now looks to sprint on home. It's Soaring Now. Joe DiMaggio in second. Up on the outside, center of the track, Blazing Cruiser. Then down to the rail, All Smoke and Mirrors, Western Wish and Outlaw Blue Isle. Soaring Now. And Wah coming into deep stretch, and at the edge of the tote board, Soaring Now, just doing his thing, will win it by 3. Finishing in second was Joe DiMaggio. Their third was Blazing Cruiser, and 4th was Western Wish. 1:54 and 4 for Soaring Now.